Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more. Hearts of Iron 4, the Enclave Reformed. Alright, so we are ceasing our aggressive tactics to try and keep the bear off of our back for a bit. We can do this at least a couple more times, save a ton of political power so I can have one heck of a rebellion ready to go. We have absolutely no idea what kind of units he is using, unfortunately. Absolutely no intelligence to speak of. Because I'm not very intelligent, is probably what you can take away from that. But, joking aside, I think that when the fight comes, we are going to make the NCR very, very sad. We can arm some more raider gangs. And I guess we might as well. Do I not get my spies back? When you send them out here, is that it? You just don't get them back ever? I think that might be the case. In which case, maybe I shouldn't have been arming raider gangs anymore. I mean, it reduces their suspicions, but whatever. Now we have another 60 days to hide their activities once again. So we're buying ourselves plenty of time. Plenty of time. We've got a good amount of stuff coming in. We probably can actually start building in some production of gunships and transports, at least a little bit. Kind of like so. So we'll just have some reinforcements available eventually. Mojave Raiders are dead. Okay, so the NCR and Caesar's Legion are now officially touching. If they fight each other, that will be great. I mean, this is so much stuff we could do here. How are we supposed to get a lot more military production, though? Sorry, military experience. The way to get military experience... Oh, you guys should not be training anymore. I'm sorry, hang on. Shouldn't have been doing that. The way we get a lot more military experience, of course, is going to be by fighting. Well, these guys trained for so long that they're regulars. Hey, okay, sure, another 25% modifier in combat. I mean, it hasn't really hurt me at all. Only kind of affected some supplies and not very many. So we'll go from here to, let's say, here. Go from here to, let's say, here. And from here to here. Yeah. We'll need to start setting up some frontline orders, of course. It's going to be awkward because a lot of this is going to change as soon as the Civil War starts. So let's plan around the front lines that I know, or rather the people I know are not going to be joining me. And that's going to be these guys around the city. Kind of like this. Now, obviously, we don't have nearly enough troops to support something like that, but we don't really need them. We don't need to have enough. I'm going to go ahead and use up some more manpower just to field some more troops. Okay, I don't know what that was. Big noises, apparently. So we have 20 power armor divisions. Not even that, really. We have an infantry that needs to get converted. Hang on. We have the equipment. We don't have anti-personnel equipment. Well, that's fine. Basic power armor upgrades. Love it. Don't need anything over there. Too far ahead of time for all that. Upgrade the mortars. Caesar's Legion declares war on someone other than the NCR. The NCR is going to detect me in 1 month. I don't care. More power armor. Okay, we're getting our upgrades that we care about here. You're half a year ahead of time. You're half a year ahead of time. Half a year. Did we even use logistics companies? I don't think we did. No. So there's not much point in researching these right now. We already have upgrades for everything that I do use. It's kind of a one-size-fits-all policy, but if it works, it works. We can go for some more research speed, and we probably should. Last time we were way further ahead of time in tech than we are right now. We've been playing it kind of slow. Okay, so this is going to be a full cutoff on the troops that he's going to have right now. Now, he probably could backfill and get this all back pretty easily. But I'm not feeling really worried about it. Let's get some more of that experience going. Heavy machine guns. All right. Go for the reinforce rate. So yeah, all we're missing right now is anti-personnel guns, which we are currently producing not very many. A gun a week is the best we can do right now. I could certainly pull back on power armor, but I still feel like power armor is the best thing to be building because it's also the most likely to break down, the most likely that we'll need to reinforce with that. And if the power armor dies, we die. Some more base stability down here would be nice. Work toward that National Guard eventually. I say do it. So we'll get that extra division defense on core territory. I don't really know how much it's going to help me, but still. Finishing up some more of these military factories in Vault City. It's going to take a while. I'd love to construct some forts. We do need to be mildly worried about the troll warrens if the NCR does indeed call them in, which they might. But that's, again, all the more reason to kind of rush forward and kill the new California Republic quickly with a really potent rebellion. Elites, elites, people. Amazingly, the intellectuals are actually starting to rule here. Like, my party ideology is starting to really mess with them. I wonder if it's entirely possible that we could, like, actually get them to be my allies if we made them like me enough. Of course, that would completely ruin the immersion of the whole situation, but even so. So, do we want to just go ahead and do this now? Do we wait? I think we can wait until they're a little bit closer to getting onto us, right? I don't think there's any penalty to waiting. Home defense is done. All right, so a bit more base stability. We are a very stable nation. If I want to get National Guard, we would need 100 army experience. So the only way this is going to work is if we start fighting people. Military propaganda, manipulation speed, blah, 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 blah. I would love to get towards some of these things. The new American Army looks very strong. Army reserves is pretty good, though, if we just want manpower. Base stability, electronics. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. All right. Well, I think we wait a little bit longer. So we have our rebels in all of these locations. Should be able to rapidly take this out. The thing is, I'm almost wondering if we even need the Washington Brotherhood to attack them. If the Washington Brotherhood attacks, they'll probably get all this land for free. Which I don't think I want. I kind of want this land for myself. Still, I suppose if I was going to let them have anything, this is fine. It's more important to me that I take stuff down over here, probably. Like the hub, you know, where a lot of their factories and stuff are. Not that it's going to matter, probably. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. If they join me willingly in a civil war, is there going to be any resistance to occupation? Probably not, right? That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, construction speed. I think we're going to go for the factory output. And the extra population. The Troll Warrens are attacking the Bone Dancers. I'm amazed, by the way, how effective the Troll Warrens have been. In both games I've played, the Troll Warrens have ended up being shockingly good. This monthly growth is just so inconsequential, isn't it? It just doesn't do much. Manpower is not easy to come by. But non-cores give me more than usual by 10%. So, I mean, seems pretty good. All right, let's see. So we've got all this. I don't care necessarily about all this down here. I do care about getting the hub. Pop that. Okay. And did we already pop this one? Yeah, we haven't popped this one. So we could do this. Get a good surround in on Shady Sands. All right, the NCR is on to us. We need to cancel our construction efforts, probably, or maybe let's do research gain efficiency. Okay, so that's gone. The NCR is no longer on to me. Waiting is fine. We are lacking horribly, apparently, in our production. How'd that happen? Oh, building mortars and heavy machine guns is apparently costing me a lot more than I was expecting. Right, okay. Well, we need to trade with some people. Not the NCR. How about Kaiser? How about the Western Brotherhood? That's not going to leave me much. And by much, I mean none. It leaves me with nothing. Yeah, we can't trade for a lot, can we? But that is what happens when you pop a button that says cease resource extraction. You just don't have the resources to produce things for a bit. So, okay. We're gaining a good amount of command power, by the way. It's ramping up pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and get some more of that army experience generating. Sweet, sweet army experience. There's smoke signals. Man, we are technologically advanced, aren't we? Go for a bit more reinforce rate. Encryption and decryption tech is usually pretty quick to get. So I'm not really worried about it. New units, done just as I was taking a look at it. Let's go ahead and toss them onto yellow. If I can grab all of the North and then call in the Washington Brotherhood, sorry, the Western Brotherhood, they can fight for the South while I go kill the trolls. That might be the way to play it. You got a pretty good number of troops, though. I'll give you credit. Miniaturized circuitry is done. That's more research speed for me. We are not even very far ahead of time on this. I'm just going to go ahead and start it on this one, too. Stack up all that research speed. It's good. Combined arms will make all of our units much better. Yeah, it reduces my recruitable population a small amount. That sucks, but what else is new? And then lastly, we have power armor just become beast mode. Also, we have extra time before we run out of supplies, more grace period. Which is great, but really, really, really good power armor is absurdly strong. I freaking love the power armor. It's amazing. All right, so we got you. We have 275. I can grab this one. We can properly get around Shady Sands. Or I can grab things like the boneyards and stuff. I think we'll go for this. So we have a lot of continuous land that joins up when we are ready. Are we about ready? You're not fighting anyone at the moment. Did the trolls leave the NCR? They did, actually. That's great. That means I don't have to worry about them. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I mean, I think we wait as long as we can, because the longer I wait, the stronger I get and the weaker he gets. You know, as far as time is concerned, he doesn't know it, but everything's going in my favor right now. Let's see. Piercing value, more defense and breakthrough. This is still pretty far ahead of time. Don't care about reinforce rate. We're really committing hard to this power armor. I'm literally building nothing else. It's elegant in its simplicity, though, right? A little bit of extra defense and breakthrough seems fine. Bellingham takes more lands. Bellingham is grown quite a bit. Weird. Very weird. So how much longer then on resource extraction? We have a fair bit longer. Then we have another, like, several months before the NCR has to, like, hide from them again. And then we do the whole construction thing for a while. All right, so now we actually should have plenty of resources coming in. I do not need to be trading for any of this anymore. Rid of all that. Reduce you down to 1, I get, by 1. Reduce you by 1. There we go. All right, now we have factories again, so we can actually start building things. The NCR declares war on the Rapids. Down over here? Yeah, you're building up a much larger front line against the Kaiser. All your troops are down here, is what you're telling me. The thing is, I want them up here. I want them to see me. I want them to know what's going on. I want them to come after me so I can get a huge surround and then just obliterate. I miss being able to poison the bear. That was fun. That was great. What it does tell me is if I decide to attack them now, we probably could get all this land, like, right away. Still don't think I'm ready, though. Still think I got a little bit longer to go. Ah, your font's growing. Aren't you special? Don't get full of yourself. Great, kid. Don't get cocky. Yeah, I'm going to want to have troops run down to Shady Sands, like, super duper fast. How are we doing on training? We're not training anything because I don't have manpower for anything. More XP would be great. We have free military factories, amazingly. Let's get some upgrades to our mortars. Probably a few more heavy machine guns going at some point. Actually, you know what? No. More energy weapons. Let's make sure we're using the right kinds of infantry equipment. 10 more days, and then we have to reduce our construction speed by a whopping 75%. Honestly, fine by me, though. Don't mind. Much. A little bit, maybe. Tiny bit. Alright, I'm pretty miffed. But still. Okay, cease construction efforts. I could have waited 100 days to do that, but I think we're going to ramp up for a war. Alright, there's the radio done. Radar station, more reinforced rate, and so on, blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and grab that construction speed. Yeah, we're building extremely slowly now. I say that. It says it's going to be done in July anyway. It still only takes a few months to build a new workshop. Really not the worst. What we probably could do is be building, you know, forts and stuff. But since I plan on just taking all this land immediately anyway, there's no point in getting forts down there. Radar won't help me much. I will want to have decryption and encryption tech. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else we want to get, like production efficiency. If I just had manpower, I could field a really, really technologically superior army. I really could. But I just don't have enough people in the world currently to actually do any of that. I'd have to, like, conquer some folks. That's what I need. More recruitable population and more conquest. Piercing value would be good. Oftentimes. Explosive support attack. More recon. I mean, recon is so important. The odds of getting better tactics can give you a huge advantage over your opponent. Huge! Alright, we still can't afford anything I care about in the Department of Defense. We can get some more uprisings, though. So we have the hub. I can go for you, I suppose. Alright, so this entire strip will flip to me. Which is just funny. And if I can get one more right here, we'll separate his capital from the rest of his troops, which I think is going to seriously crimp his ability to get supplies and also make it a lot easier for me to just run down and grab his capital real quick. Like, I need to think about where I want to have my new front line. And the new front line is going to be right here. Well, I guess it's going to be across the river too, though, isn't it? Yeah, I may end up still being like this, though. This will be the front line that we have to maintain. Narrow enough that I could do something, but he'll still be able to get me with overwhelming numbers. I'm going to have to kind of jump around, probably using airdrops, to actually stand much of a chance. Don't think that we're out of the woods here. Like, I'm talking a big game as if we've got this all figured out. But we don't. This is going to be hard. Look at this. Sandstorm. Extremely hot. Lots of freaking supply consumption from that, isn't there? 325, huh? Well, we got 30 days to generate a lot more political power. Get another 100 or so. When can we give you guys some upgrades? You could get some upgrades. Offensive doctrine. Organization loss when moving, minus 50% is huge. Kind of hard for me not to say grab that. I know I want to save up for some more army experience, but that's so strong, it means we can keep pushing without losing everything. I don't suppose we have, like, a better general anymore, do we? No. We can give you a new trait, but we're not using you. Alright. Alright. It's fine. I do want to grab this. It'd be fun. I wish we had motorized so I could actually have some fast-moving units. That would also be nice. But we do not. I only think I can get one more territory before they're going to detect me. It's costing too much now, you know? At 325. We'll go ahead and do our uprising, so that's that. So now we have 58 plus like 100. We have like 160 days before they declare war on me. That's it. And in 160 days... Well, okay, let's minus like 80 of that, though, because that's when I'm going to have to start with the declaring of civil wars and declaring of Washington Brotherhoods and so on. But, I don't know, let's just say 120 times 3.45. We can get another 400 political power. I technically could get one more territory, probably, before we have to go to war now. And that's it. You know, it'd be fun is doing it down over here or something so he gets stuck. Right here is an interesting choke point. If I could find a way to get down here, like the river could work to my advantage in a huge way. Are there any crossings? I don't see any. There are no crossings. Like, yeah, if I could get this one under control. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to it. That's my only problem. I have to rush units down here to defend. But if I can, I know where his troops are, and we can just hold this choke point. I just feel like that'd be really hard to defend. That's the only problem. Champions of Virtue. We have finished with our doctrines. Cool, so we have extremely strong troops now. Probably time to start working on things like encryption and decryption. Reconnaissance tech is done. Can get more support. Let's get better field hospitals so I retain the manpower that I have since it's a very precious resource. And yeah, we'll grab some encryption and decryption. Just a little bit. More army experience, please. It won't be enough to get me where I need to go, but still, it helps. I like how, by the way, the leader we have who's doing this stuff, he's called Generic Military Theorist, and that's it. I think that's funny. He's just very generic. He leaves no impression at all. Alright, we probably need more civilian factories. And the reason I'm thinking that is there's going to be a lot of things to repair, including like infrastructure and stuff. Having more civilian factories sitting around ready to build up. Probably a good idea. Alright, so the NCR is going to be on to me yet again. You'd think at some point they learn and be like, oh, I think I detect some wind. No, maybe it was just the wind. Wait a minute, there's something screwy going on here. Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Wait a minute. Yes! All right, that's what we're looking for, right there. Guess what this means? It means it is time for me to start a civil war. Straight up, it is time. Caesar has his attention. He's not going to be defending the north at all. I can rush in and obliterate the sucker. Heck, I don't even know if I need to call the Washington Brotherhood in. I might anyway, but I don't think I even need to. That's why it's so good. Let's get some more decryption. Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping if I waited out long enough, it would work. All right, the NCR's on to me. In 100 days, they would detect me, but it doesn't matter. Because in 22 days, I'm going to declare a civil war on him. Cannot replace the hidden economy yet. We've got all this. War economy would be lovely to get. I no longer think that I can get this. We're not going to have enough political power. So basically, as soon as we start the war with the NCR, we should definitely switch over to a war economy. Tends to be good. Hello, I see your troops. Aw, you're running away. Don't run away from me. Come here. I want to be your friend. Don't mind the scary-looking power armor. I'm sure it's just an aesthetical choice. Or something, I don't know. It's probably fine. I'm sure it's fine. All right, Californian Civil War. Californian Civil War. 5 days. 5 days to go, and then we get to kill him. I don't know if we're going to catch anything, honestly. He's going to send everything he's got to go and fight the Kaiser. Because the Kaiser has more troops by a long shot than the NCR. Yes, more population sounds... Well, it does sound good. At the same time... Let's get the piercing value and stuff. Let's just make our armies better for now. Okay, how are we looking in terms of things like our field hospitals? So they should be doing a lot for us, right? Shouldn't they? Medical chem company, trickle back, 10%. 5%, 10%, yeah. It's starting to ramp up. More defense, breakthrough, more soft attack. Would love to get the reliability. Can't do it right now. Alright. Alright, the war's about to begin. Let's see if this freaking works the way it was promised. Californian Civil War. Okay, we got it. Now what? Do I call in the Washington Brotherhood? Screw it, call them in. I wouldn't mind having some friends. Let's just have fun with it. Where's my people? Hey. What? Were you not automatically supposed to... Unlocks the Old World Uprising. There it is. Oh, okay, so now I can press the button whenever I want. Got it. Well, let's press the button. The Californian Revolution, while technically speaking more of an invasion, the support we have built up with the desperate and destitute of the new California Republic allows us to portray the event as a popular uprising. Our signal has been sent across the nation. It is time to take up arms against the corruption of the NCR regime. Down with the bear! Up with the stars! They will welcome us as liberators. So 13 states are going to join me, right? Yeah, maybe. Yes. Okay, we got it. So that's that. Oh, cool. Hey, we get units. Oh, I didn't know we would get units too. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So the new goal. How do we do this? Launch, launch. I want some militia. They're probably not going to be very strong. To start running through here and grabbing some lands. Because I want to make sure we're controlling as much of this stuff as we can. You guys go grab victory points. You guys grab victory points. You, and all of you probably should join a new army. And I think it's going to be the guy with the infantry division of defense. And we'll give you a trait, and we'll also give you probably more entrenchment so that they're able to hold off until my power armor can get in position. So all of you then need to run this way and grab Shady Sands. Now, did he get a bunch of his own militia? Because it kind of looks like he did. Now, the biggest problem that I can foresee is he's about to grab a bunch of territory from me. Like, we're fighting here now automatically. So, yeah, he's going to have a weird thing going on there. Alright, so you guys are going to be aggressive. Grab everything in sight. You guys are also going to be aggressive. Grab everything in sight. You guys are mostly here to entrench. Okay. All of you. Get a stand down here. All of you. See if you can kill this guy. Again, he shouldn't have any supplies, right? He should be in a really bad spot. I would think so. Alright. Alright, I need to end this video here. But there we go. We have started a pretty serious war, and we're about to call in the Brotherhood. So with that, the Brotherhood and Caesar's Legion, the NCR doesn't have a hope in frickin' heck. They're super duper dead. Now it's a question of how much can I personally take before everyone else does. In fact, it may honestly get to the point where I don't even want to call these guys in, but I think I will anyway, for fun. Also, let's ramp up that army experience so I can have fun and rebuild America. Or something. But I think we're drawing toward the end of this series. It has been glorious thus far. But alright, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.